Yo, what's good? It's your boy Tap, and I'm back like a quick attack. And this time, I'm an electric type trainer now. This challenge was actually pretty fun, and I have around 2 or 3 teams to showcase, including some bonus UL battles. My favorite picks for this was, or not favorite picks. My favorite pick was Shadow Zapdos in both UL and Great League. It was just amazing. All right, so let's get into what we have to think about as an electric type gym leader, right? So if we're using electric types, we are electric and we are super effective against flying and water. And electric has only one super effective weakness, and that is to ground types. The typings that resist electric type are electric itself, grass, and ground, and dragon. So considering we only have one weakness, our thought process is pretty easy. We've got to find some flying type Pokemon. Maybe an electric grass type Pokemon in that of Electrode might even be some sauce, but even then we're a little bit like frail and we don't want to get Mud Slap down. So I wanted to be cheeky and spicy, and I ran Heliolisk with Mud Slap in the front. So I wanted to treat this like a pseudo Mud Slap double flyer type line. So we're going to use Emoga to bait out their best flying electric type answer, and we'll have Zapdos be the closer. So it's a pretty straightforward team build, and I'll speak on any adjustments we make as we move forward. So now that we understand our advantages and disadvantages to be an electric type gym leader, let's get into these battles. Alright, so first battle, we've got Heliolisk into Primeape, and yeah, this pretty much sucks. I'm sure that I'm just going to save swap. So yeah, I just save swap into my Emoga. We're going to try to base something out. Yeah, he definitely goes he's going over energy, and he's probably going to try to Ice Punch and dip. But I think I really need to save shields for my Zapdos. Let's see what I decide to do here. Alright, so he does go for the Rage Fist. He's going to go for it again on CMP. And I really wish I didn't CMP there, but those Karate Chops would add up either way. He goes for the second Rage Fist, and we're going to check off our Discharge. He shields it up. He's going to outpace us. Oh, I think he should have been able to. So he's going to go for the farm down potentially. And him staying there is pretty cool. We still have another flying type Pokemon that is extremely fast in that of Shadow Zapdos. They come back in. Well, they switch in a Corviknight. And I guess my thought process here is let's immediately get a head start on energy on our Zapdos. And I like this play. You know, he goes for an Air Cutter, and I'm a little bit pissed about shielding the Air Cutter. He goes for a second Air Cutter, and I think this just means I commit to a farm down here. And the final Pokemon is the very bulky Azu. So this team was Primeape, Corviknight, Azu. Not sure I completely agree with the build, but it is a nice team. I mean, you're afraid of Fairy and flying in the front, and you got an Ice Beamer and then a Steel type in the back. Okay, yeah, I'm not mad. This is actually a decent team. We do a couple of Thunder Shocks and catch an Ice Punch. Now I'm hoping that we can just Mud Slap down since he didn't buff his energy up, and he just goes and throws his Rage Fist. Should be enough to take us out. And now he's boosted. But I'm sure we can just, we outpace, we get to the drill pack because we saved up some energy, and we will win game 1 as an electric type gym leader. I'm telling you, man, Zapdos was amazing, dude. Alright, so we're getting into the next battle, and it's Heliolisk into Corsola. Now, this is pretty nice because we're a normal type Pokemon, so we resist the Astonishes here, and they're going to have to settle for a Power Gem to do any substantial damage. We can CMP tie here, and they do go for the CMP tie. We CMP tie with a Parabolic Charge, which will boost our defense by 1 stage, making that Power Gem even less useful. So I would be really surprised if I threw up a shield here. And look, I mean, for a Heliolisk, which is not the bulkiest Pokemon, we handle that pretty well. Now they should be able to. Okay, we could have CMP tied there. I guess they were never going to settle for a Nightshade. And they come in with an Araquanid, and we're already loaded on energy. We're about to send a Parabolic Charge at this Araquanid, which is one of the bulkiest Bug-type Pokemon in the game, so this should not look like a lot of damage, but they do go for the shield. We have the less glassy Emoga to switch in instead of our Zapdos, because I want to be able to take a move here, because we already gave them an energy head start. Let's see if they want to Water Pulse or Bubble Beam us. And they do go for the Water Pulse, which I respect, because Bubble Beam would not do enough damage to us. We're going to go for the hard-hitting Acrobatics here and see if we get a shield or some really big damage. And yo, not even just big damage, it just gets rid of it. And so now we're just in a move. We're just on a runaway train with our Emoga, and we're gonna chuck another Discharge. And yeah, that's just amazing. The final Pokemon is Lucario, and this Lucario is on Bullet Punch, so we're kind of lucky here because we have an electric type team, and as you remember from the intro of this video, electric types resist steel type damage. So I'm assuming, well, I don't like this play, but since he's on Bullet Punch, I don't hate this play, but giving all his extra energy is not a vibe. This is just like not a vibe. I'm glad I'm watching this or rewatching this so that we can learn from our mistakes, because now we put ourselves in a position where we have to call a bait, or because if he Shadow Balls us, we're cooked. And he goes for the Aura Sphere, and we call it, and we get really lucky there. We're able to get to the Drill Peck, and we win game 2 as an electric type gym leader. Okay, so into the next battle. And it's a Primeape lead. This is sketchy again, so I'm pretty sure we're going to save swap it right into our Amoga. And that we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He goes to 7 and then tries to catch. So there's 7 counters on that Primeape, and they come in with Florges. And we're gonna chuck the. I really wish we baited here because Florges loves the shield. And yeah, I just wish we baited there. We should be fine. We will live with Chilling Water. And we live it pretty healthily. We don't overfarm at all. We just chuck another Acrobatics. You know, Florges getting this low is pretty saucy. And they overfarm a bit. And we get to the discharge. So I'm assuming they're going to go down 2 shields, or they're going to lose their Florges. Oh, they just lose their Florges, which, I mean, I guess they wanted some farm on their Primeape. We don't allow that. We don't let them get a head start at all, and we switch right into our Shadow Zapdos, which baits out in Ampharos. Ampharos is on Volt Switch, and we are a Glassy legendary in the Great League, and we're not going to enjoy these Volt Switches. They do shield the Drill Peck. I do 3 more pecks, and I send another Drill Peck. Both of the moves that we have are resisted against this electric type Pokemon that we're facing, so Drill Peck is the right way to go. Now they should, they commit to the farm down, but we can just shield once and slap this thing. We'll come in and we'll Mud Slap. We don't get denied, which is good. We should shield this, unless we just want to be whatever we want to be. I mean, okay, I guess that's how we feel about life. Well, I guess, you know, Primeape is kind of scary, so I guess that's a decent play. He goes straight for the Rage Fist, and okay, all right. I guess while we were playing this game, we were actually counting. Oh yeah, the Primeape left with 7. The Primeape left with 7 counters, so this was the right play. Because if we were to shield, we were cooked. Okay, we're still cooked. Wow, dude, that's actually crazy. We still get cooked here. It's so wild. No, we live the Rage Fist, and they get this. Oh man, they get the Karate Chop down. Okay, yeah, we played this horribly. Well played to our opponent. Saving all that energy on Primeape in the end really saved them. Really helped them out there. Really good plays. Alright, so it's Heliolisk into Gastrodon, alright? And so this is why we built this team. We don't want to lose to Mudslap as an electric type trainer, because ground is our only weakness. So we switch right into our Emogan. We bet out in the Abomasnow. We're happy as hell to see this Abomasnow here. We need to shield this, I think, so that we can at least threaten a shield back. Hindsight 2020, I wish I wasn't a baiter, but I don't bait a lot, so I really highly doubt that I bait him. Oh, I do bait. Wow, your boy Tap does not even know how he plays. I don't even know how I play, bro. I'm unpredictable, dude. I don't even know how I play this game. And we get the shield, bro. I'm the best. All right, so then we go for the Acrobatics, and I guess if this trainer knows how to count, they're gonna shield twice. But if they don't, they're probably like, oh, is that 2 discharges? Oh, they do shield twice, and this is sketchy. So at this point, we have to let this go, and all of the damage from Abomasnow will be neutral onto our. Wow, this is the play that we want to make. This is so interesting. Well, I guess we were fiending to use Zapdos, but this is such an interesting play, dude. Wow. Why didn't I just come in and absorb the damage with Mudslap Heliolisk? So we battle and we don't judge. We play and we don't judge. I'm not judging myself. Okay. In the moment, I thought this was the right play. They come in with this Gastrodon, and we probably outpace to another Drill Peck. And we do. We be at the crib, you just sitting down. Got the nerve to be pissed when the rule kicks you out. Frying like you legit, but you just a clown. Those don't even count. Togekiss is the final Pokemon, and it's going to outpace us. Well, actually, no. We're going to get this Drill Peck off, actually. And it's going to do big damage. I mean, you would love to get the Thunderbolt off, but you have to set up what you can before you lose your Pokemon. Wow! Shadow Zapdos, bro. Shadow Zapdos is the sauce, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, I think that this thing is actually ironically meta, dude. Like, I think it's a meta pick, Loki, dude. Like Loki, I feel like it should be used like in higher elos. It's just such a good Pokemon with the right teammates. And this is like, I'm forced to use the wrong teammates because we are an electric type gym leader. But look at this, and they come in with their Abomasnow, and we're able to get a Parabolic Charge, which does a lot of damage, which makes it so that we live the energy ball that they send. But I'm pretty sure we still lose this. They probably just get a crazy farm down. Oh my god, yo, we win. GG's, yo. Able to claim a 4-1 in that set with the pseudo Mudslapper double flying line, and I'm pretty happy with the results there. This was a Reg 17, and I think we get to the 1800s here. Yeah. I've never started this low in any of my Go Battle League things, but it's fun to do this. Our lead is Scizor, and I'm happy because we double resist this. We triple resist the bullet punches because we are electric and water. Water resists steel, and so does electric. And so this bullet punch damage, as you can see, will do little to nothing. They're gonna probably go all the way up to a Trailblaze and throw it. And I catch the Trailblaze on my bug type. I love this play, bro. Nice shiny shadow Scizor, by the way, too. So Cradily comes in, and I'm happy to see a Cradily. You know what I mean? We've got X Scissors to threaten Cradily with. I'm wondering how I feel. Like Trailblaze is resisted and Bullet Punch is resisted on my back line in regards to Electrode, and so I wouldn't mind playing this out so that I can eventually put my Electrode on that Scizor. And they just let their Cradily go, and I guess they were just like, oh, this was a bad save swap. I make that play sometimes too, where you're like, yeah, it was just a bad play. We're just gonna go get some chip damage into this Altaria, and we should be fine. Scizor's not bulky enough to get through 3 electric types with the resisted bullet punch damage, because Scizor relies on the bullet punch damage for the most part. Trailblaze plus bullet punch damage, and if it's against a Pokemon that triple resisted, single resisted, it doesn't have the best time because it itself is pretty glassy. We also resist the entire moveset unless it's Moonblast on Altaria, so this was a safe bring-in if they were running the common Altaria moveset, which is Flamethrower and Sky Attack, but this one is on, I think Moonblast is Legacy even, so I don't blame them for not wanting to get rid of it, and we finally do get to put our Hisuian Electrode onto this Scizor. Hisuian Electrode being electric and grass typing makes it so that this Trailblaze does not do a lot of damage. And I wouldn't mind shielding once and just farming down here. And so that's what we do. And yeah, so we're probably just gonna get to 2 wild charges. We're gonna shield here. We're gonna chuck the 2 wild charges. And if the timer's up, we're just gonna get out. Wow, and wild charge is enough to take care of that. The neutral damage of wild charge was enough to take care of that. So we have a Pokemon in the front very, very weak to Mud Slap, and 2 Pokemon soft to it, but also has like sort of answers. I wish we were on Energy Ball on our Electrode. In this next matchup, we are faced with an Umbreon lead, and Umbreon is pretty sketchy because Umbreon is not a threatening Pokemon. You know, it's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, but every time I try to use it in GBL, it's just a very underwhelming. It's really just Bastiodon without any of the threatening nature. Like, at least Bastiodon has like a lot of damage output, like fast move damage pressure, and he can hit you with Stone Edge. But for the most part, Umbreon is just there on the field. We safe swap our Electrode, and they counter swap their Charjabug. Because I think the reason why we make this safe swap decision is because we know we have an X-Scissor user in the back, and again, Umbreon is very unthreatening, so if we can force alignment and at some point get our Charjabug onto that Umbreon, we're in a better position. The thing is, it really doesn't matter because even Lantern has a decent matchup into Umbreon because Umbreon just isn't scary. I'm going to chuck this Swift into Charjabug, and we're loaded. We have another Swift already ready to go. X-Scissor would do a big chunk. I wonder how I feel about preserving my health, and I do feel like preserving my health because I want to put Charjabug onto that Umbreon. Now, there's not a lot of matches where you can go down 2 shields in the safe swap scenario and still win the game, so let's see if we can pull off a miracle as a electric type gym leader. This team is saucy. I'm proud of this team. This team is fire. Now, best case scenario, we live this X-Scissor, but we're Electro, man. There's no realm. Oh, we live by a little bit. And we're able to get the Swift. Yo, Electrode holding it down, bro. Proving me wrong. He said no realm where? So we get the Swift over. This should be enough to take this thing out. And now we get the alignment we want. Not Altaria, but Lantern is so bulky that unless it's a really hard counter like a Mud Slapper, we're probably in a really good position here. And it's Nidoqueen. That's rough, but we already have the Surf loaded, though. We're a Water Gun Lantern. We already have the Surf loaded. Nidoqueen hits the field. This does a decent amount of damage to the point where we're going to Water Gun down. Yes, we get the Water Gun down, and this is going to be a dub as an electric gym leader. There's not enough damage output for Umbreon. Umbreon is just not a scary Pokemon. It's just there. And I love Umbreon, and I've used it on teams to good success before, too. But the reason why I don't use it for legend pushes or just don't use it very often, and we should have settled for the Surf, is because look at it. It's throwing moves, but no one's scared. When have you ever seen an Umbreon hit the field and you were scared? Unless you were like a ghost type or something, and even the ghost types like even Dusknoir can dynamic punch you. Unless you're like a Drifblim, you don't really care about this Pokemon. We've got 2 whole X-Scissors loaded, and there's no chance for this Umbreon to survive this. Love you, Umbreon, but and I don't even know about giving it a better moveset because I don't necessarily want the bulky Pokemon in this game to do well, man. Like, they make games annoying, so just leave the bulky Pokemon at their normal advantage. So we pick up another win as an electric type gym leader. Very nice. All right, so Lantern into Annihilate. This is terrifying. Annihilate is just a terrifying Pokemon. It can punch through almost anything, even poison types. It just has to land one Rage Fist, and it's punching through most anything in the game. So this one's likely gonna go straight for the Rage Fist to start ramping up his energy and his damage. We should let it go. We do let it go, and again, he becomes really scary there. We're probably gonna overfarm as much as we can before he gets to another Rage Fist, and we're gonna throw a Surf. They're glassy, and they normally shield anything because they just want to power through. Like it's the scissor psychology when it comes to Annihilate, where you put it in the front and you have so much fast move pressure that you can boost up that you just do that. You just power through the lead and then you realign your Pokemon in the back. I'm not allowing this trainer to get what he wants, so I safe swap my Charger Bug and I shield up. I don't shield the Rage Fist. I shield up the second Rage Fist. We are very low health now, and we only have Electro with a lot of health in the back, and he does have a shield to hide behind, and we have a lot of energy on our Charger Bug. So we'll see what the backline is. Backline ends up being Clodsire, and I think personally, I do think this is like too much bulk for us to get through. I don't imagine this ends up a win. Yeah, so we just top left. Yeah, there was no way we can get through that. Oh, we would lose that. So it's Lantern into Typhlosion, fantastic lead. Thunderbolt's neutral, Blast Burn's resisted, Incinerate's resisted. They're gonna run. They don't run. They throw an Incinerate. I don't know what's going on. They throw one Incinerate. They go into their Superior. We switch into our Charger Bug, and we look like we're in a fantastic position. The only problem here I see is that this Superior is a Shadow, and I just feel like the Frenzy Plant damage will add up even though it's resisted. But they do go for Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is doing a substantial amount of damage actually. I do one Volt Switch and I queue up my X Scissor. I'm imagining the shield is gonna come up from this Shadow Superior. They're gonna really want alignment. There's no way they don't want alignment. Yes, they're desperate for alignment here. We're able to get another X Scissor off before they're able to throw their Aerial Ace. And I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight here because I definitely do not want my Typhlosion. I do not want my Electro to see that Typhlosion. We're going to invest as many shields as we can to make sure that we keep alignment. He comes in and I react fast enough. To switch it to my Lantern, which is so fantastic. We throw the Surf to get rid of this thing, and Lantern's done his job. We do know that Shadow Superior is coming in, but at the very least, Lantern's done his job. The reason why they save swap is probably because they have another Grass type in the back that they want to put onto my Lantern. We're able to get to the Surf, and this is going to do some substantial chip damage. And like again, Lantern has done its job for sure. I really would like to see what the third Pokemon is. I'm assuming it's probably a Mud Slapper or a Grass type. Something that would really hard counter Lantern. The Frenzy Plant does come in. We're gonna get a head start of energy on this thing, and I wouldn't want a shield here, but I want to see what I don't think a shield here is smart. They do Aerial Ace us, and it does a decent amount of chip. The last Pokemon ends up being Feraligatr. It's a Water type. Oof, game over, trainer. No badge for you. So wait a minute. So they were gonna just put their Feraligatr. Okay, that's fine. And so we're able to claim another 4-1 as a Electric type gym leader, and I got one more set to showcase. So I believe we do one more battle with the Electro team before we decide, hey, let's take this Electric type gym leader challenge to Ultra League, and we build a pretty cool team for Ultra League. So we get a fantastic lead here in that of Talonflame into our Lantern, and they save swap a Shadow Primate. You know, obviously Shadow Primate ahead of it, head on energy is just terrifying. They're gonna go straight for the Rage Fist. We're gonna let it go. Fortunately for us, Primate cannot handle fast move pressure, so we're able to just go straight. Volt switches here. We're gonna shield up this one, and we're probably gonna start threatening shields after we get to 2 moves. So we have back-to-back moves, and X Scissor should be enough. So I'm not going to throw the Discharge, even though I think they're the same energy. So neutral damage is better. They come back in Talonflame. We have enough energy to chuck the Discharge, so they're gonna have to respect this, or the Talonflame is just going to be useless after. And they do respect this. We have such perfect alignment that we are going to allow this farm down here. And oh my gosh, we are actually surviving the Incinerates and getting to another Discharge against this Talonflame. And I imagine this game is gonna be a win. Now we can put our Lantern on this, and they can really do nothing to Lantern. There's not a move in the world that they have. The last Pokemon is Jellicent, and it's just game over, bro. And they know it. They know it. Alright, so Zapdos into Kyurem. Now, Kyurem will get to Glaciate in 5 of our Thunder Shocks. I wonder if we think it's worth it to make a catch here. And we do. So we go for the catch. And we kind of, wow, we lived that Glaciate really healthily. We are on Dragon Pulse. So if they don't shield because they think that they're lit, and we bait out the Gastrodon, which is our best bet here. We bait out the Gastrodon because we don't want our Shadow Shiny Raikou to see this Gastrodon. Dragon Pulse does not do the damage we wanted to do, and that's because of the Glaciate debuff that we just faced. We were not able to get to the Brutal Swing. And this is really sketchy here. We still have a pretty healthy Kyurem in the back, and we have a pretty loaded Gastrodon here. So I do one Thunder Shock and throw a Drill Peck. And I'm going to invest in my Zapdos, I'm sure of it. They do full send the water pulse, which thank you. Alright, well, they catch a move on their Kyurem, and I'm happy they did because we're not debuffed and we want to throw moves into this Kyurem anyway. We miss a bubble, that's fine. They shield. I imagine we shield back. Now we do have Aura Sphere on our Raikou, so I would like to get out and throw it. Oh no, what's going on? So anyway, we're gonna throw a debuff Drill Peck into this Kyurem, and we got a shield about it, which is pretty nice. And we catch the next Glacier. So we keep our Zapdos alive. I like keeping our Zapdos around here and getting a little bit of a sneak of energy on our Raikou. It handles that Glacier a lot better than I thought it would. They come in with a Greninja as their last Pokemon, and we have a moveset that is super effective against it. Even though we're debuffed, look at how much that does. And looks like they're going to get rid of us though now. Imagine if that wasn't debuffed, we would one-shot with that. They get rid of us with the Hydro Cannon. We should be able to get a Spark down here. We still have a substantial amount of health on our Zapdos. I wonder how this plays out. I doubt this plays out as a win though. Oh my god, Zapdos, you monster. Oh dude, I thought Zapdos had us there for a second. GG's to our opponent. Into the next battle, and is Zapdos into Gorgeist. Gorgeist this season is on Incinerate, and it's going to do a lot of fast move pressure on us. I don't know why we didn't just do one Thunder Shock and then switch, but I guess the Drill Peck damage is pretty scary too. They safe swap their Alolan Weezing. We're staying in and throwing a Drill Peck, and then we bring in our Raikou. Okay, so we're going to take either the Sludge or Brutal Swing, and it is the Brutal Swing. We live it pretty healthily for a Shadow. And we're going to throw the Aura Sphere because I believe that since we're Shadow, Aura Sphere plus a Thunder Shock should be enough to like get rid of this Pokemon. And no, it handles it really well. It is triple resisted because it is a Fairy and Poison type, and both Fairy and Poison resist fighting. It's another Brutal Swing, and it looks like I'm trying to just sack my Raikou. And it looks like I wouldn't mind shielding so I can Wild Charge whatever comes in, but we let the Brutal Swing go, and we're probably going to go for a Farm Down. We get the Farm Down, so we're loaded on our Zapdos, and what comes in? Gorgeist comes back in, and we are loaded, so we're going to do 2 Thunder Shocks and send a Drill Peck. We do get a shield. We're going to shield back for sure. They do settle for a C-Bomb, and I respect it. We are Zapdos. We are pretty glassy. We do 2 Thunder Shocks and go for another Drill Peck. Now let's look at our health. We're still in the yellow, so I wouldn't mind staying in here to try to get to another Drill Peck. And we are able to get to another Drill Peck, which is pretty saucy. Ooh, it does so much damage. We switch, and we catch the move onto our Ampharos, and we get a Volt Switch sneak. So unless the last Pokemon is a Mud Slapper, we're in a pretty good position. We caught a C-Bomb even. We get the Farm Down on our Ampharos. The last Pokemon is Combo O, and we are so lucky that we're running Dragon Pulse. They don't even attempt to catch because they really do feel like it's probably Brutal Swing, Trailblaze, or Thunder Punch. But nah, man, we've got the sauce here. See how much it does. Boom, it does big damage. I wish it did more, but it does a lot of damage. It is the last Pokemon. We are able to get to a Brutal Swing. We just kind of want to chip this thing down. We're likely going to shield whatever it throws and just continue to chip with Volt Switch. See how much Brutal Swing does. Oh, it does a lot of damage. One more Volt Switch should be enough to get rid of this Pokemon. We shield up, and we win this game as a UL Electric type gym leader. Nice. We're getting into the next battle. We've got Zapdos into Feraligatr. This is a fantastic lead. Let's see what they want to do. Oh, they're on Waterfall, which is okay. I mean, it's not okay for them, but it's okay for me. I keep a lot of energy. I save a lot of energy on my Zapdos, and I catch on Ampharos. Shadow Punch, we handle it really well. I like this play, though. I do like this play. We can go for the Brutal Swing here, and it should really threaten some big damage. Oh, wow. So we get a shield about it. That's pretty exciting. Because we have a loaded Zapdos. And oh, okay, well, yeah, I mean, if they Dynamic Punch us, they might take us out. So I'm not mad at this shield. They go for a Shadow Punch. We undertap the Brutal Swing. I'm assuming that the timer is up, so I kind of just want to get rid of him while he's here. We get 2 shields about it. So I snipe. I love this play. We remember that we have the Drill Peck on our Zapdos, and we come back in after they give us 2 shields, and we use our energy to snipe it, and it is enough damage to get rid of the Dusknoir in one shot. So you have 1 shield and 3 Pokemon, and Waterfall for Alligator returns. I'm really shocked about the Waterfall for Alligator, but it really does help them in this particular situation because that fast move pressure is nasty. I think we even get farm. Oh, we get the farm down. Let's go. And the final Pokemon is Thundurus. That is a flying type Pokemon, so we will send our Ancient Power. Super effective damage. Should do a big chunk to a legendary Pokemon in the Ultra League. And yeah, this is why we don't use legendary Pokemon in the Ultra League, and that did so much damage. GG's, we win another battle as an electric type trainer in the UL. Extremely carrying. So right now it's Zapdos into Giratina. Giratina is the Bastiodon, in my opinion, like the Bastiodon Azu kind of type of Pokemon. Bastiodon Azu Corsola type of Pokemon for the UL, because this thing is just absolutely unkillable. You got to do a lot of dancing to get rid of this Giratina, and let's see if we even win this match. So they're able to land an Ancient Power. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and they send in a Blaziken. Now Blaziken is one of those Pokemon that doesn't really like fast move pressure, so I'm not very mad to see it here. I put up a shield because I want to at least make us even. Maybe I can get a shield back, and I'm assuming I will get a shield back, so I wouldn't be mad if I baited, but also not baiting is fine too, because sometimes people are cheeky. So we're full sending, and we lose nothing for full sending here because we either get a shield or the big damage. Now, how do I feel? I mean, I have a glassy Pokemon in the back that always needs a shield, so I'm pretty sure I'll let this go. And that stab Aura Sphere is enough to take care of us. We do a couple more Thunder Shocks before we send a Drill Peck so that we can get some more energy. Let's see if we can get a shield here. Okay, damn. Wow, so we got the shield and we got rid of the Blaziken. And they come in with this impossible Pokemon. This Pokemon is so impossible, bro. I just need to stay here and try to get as much because my Raikou has a Wild Charge and Aura Sphere, which is all completely resisted by Giratina. I love seeing that much damage on Giratina, bro. It's very satisfying to see that much damage on a Giratina because Giratina historically is just unkillable. We got our Shadow Zapdos just putting in work. He is on Ancient Power like he showed last time. Does not get the boost. We are able to get to another move, but he does go for a cheeky catch on a Scizor, and that's not a catch, brother. Do we undercharge? Why are we undercharging though? What is the point of this undercharge? What was the point of that undercharge, Tat? Anyway, we undercharge for some reason, and we go for an Aura Sphere right away. We undercharged and then didn't even get any extra energy. I don't even get this. I don't even get the point of that undercharge, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to hope that this Wild Charge does a lot of damage to put this in farm down range. But yeah, dude, Dragon Claw does a big amount of damage, and so we're gonna get to a Wild Charge here, and it's a Shadow Wild Charge, and hopefully it does a big chunk to the unkillable Giratina. He's probably gonna live this, and he barely lives it. Oh my god, it does so much damage, and the subsequent Thunder Shock takes him out. That is so sick, man. I'm feeling charged up. I like this, and so we have a Skeledirge lead here, and obviously we're a Glassy Shadow Pokemon. We do not like this damage, so I'm wondering if we want to one and swap. Yeah, nice, good plays. So we do one Thunder Shock and we swap to our Ampharos. It should scare them away because Brutal Swing will really chunk. They don't attempt to catch. So it looks like that was a CMP tie, and we get a shield about it. I would be surprised if I gave up a shield. We have two Glassy Shadow type Pokemon in the back that really just have nuke moves and just want the shield and energy advantage. We live the Torch Song pretty healthily. And we throw the Brutal Swing right away. Brutal Swing is not enough damage to take this out, so I would be surprised if they gave us another shield. They do though. They do give us another shield, and I think now we just let things go in life. We're probably gonna wait the timer down because they never switch. Oh, our timer is up. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna have to protect our Pokemon, and I think Drill Peck is enough. So if I go for Ancient Power, it's because I was tired. He undertaps. We're able to get a free spark about it, and now we're shields down. This is pretty scary. Sends a Torch Song. I do two and I send a Drill Peck because I know what I'm doing. Oh, they come in Primate, man. I don't even wait to see if they're gonna catch or anything like that, bro. I'm just like, if you made this play, you want to die. So I send a Drill Peck right away. I don't even pause the turn to wait for a catch or anything, dude. The last Pokemon is Florges, and like we should probably try to catch. We do. Oh man, I love it, dude. I love it, man. I love it, dude. We catch the Chilling Water, bro, and we're probably just... Wait, hold on. If they overfarm, do we... Oh, yeah, they give up. I was wondering if they overfarm, do we lose this? But, yeah, we win that match. GG is well played. I love those plays. Okay, yeah, so we're able to get a 4-1 in the UL as a Electric-type gym leader. And I hope you guys enjoyed the battles. I really enjoyed the Electric-type challenge the most so far out of all of the videos I've reviewed. I've done these around 2 weeks ago, so now I'm reviewing these with a fresh mind, so that's why you see all the excitement and stuff like that. But, Yeah, if you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I am live on Twitch every night at 9:30 p.m. EST, and we are continuing to do this challenge. Unfortunately, we only have 3 typings left. So if you catch this video in time and you're there for that stream, I'd be happy to see you. Come hang out while we team build and try to figure it out. I think tonight we are actually doing rock typing. Last night we did poison, and tonight we're doing rock typing. I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Yo, it's your boy Tap, and I'm out.